Hi, this is Thresden, and this is episode 31 of an Elder Scrolls Online Collections Blackwood walkthrough. In the previous episode, we had, just 2 episodes ago, we had finished the main story. We had defeated Counselor Vandacia, and Blackwood is free. But we've still got a few things to do in the zone. We've still got some other side quests to do. And in the meantime, we were at a party celebrating the defeat of Counselor Vandacia and the fact that Blackwood has been saved. We're going to finish up that party, and then we're going to work on 2 quests. One of them involves these 2 brothers here in this inn I'm sitting in right here in Leowin. And they're having some problems with their business. Their rivals are doing some nefarious things. We're going to try to deal with that. And also, the Daedric Prince Nocturnal has lost her sickle. Somebody stole it. We're going to track down the thieves and deal with that as well. So we're going to do all those things right now.
A pleasure to see you again. Many Brigadines, myself included, have been quite impressed with the stories we've heard of your exploits. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, given what you did for us at Hutanzel.
Heroic friend, I am very glad to see you alive and well.
It's nice to see you again, Himjaz.
I cannot fight in the fierce battle with you and lend you my incredible strength. But a great warrior such as yourself proved victorious anyway.
Yeah. How are things in Hutanzel?
Tentative, like a newly formed river emerging from 2 springs. But it flows. The water is muddy, but will soon run fresh and clear, I am sure. Nahish Nurwal and Lieutenant Biria have been working hard to ensure that our peace lasts. Thanks to you.
Alright, here's Baragon.
Councillor Leviticus' suggestion is wise. If not Governor Keshu, someone in Gideon should know where to find the Ojel Bark. If it's actually a place, that is. Just make sure you watch out for my sister. Everly is good, but she's still learning.
Alright, sure will. Alchemy?
The House of Reveries couldn't pass up attending such a lustrous affair, even if we aren't the main attraction. I always knew you were lead material. Bravo!
How are things going with your understudy?
Dreamer is a marvel to behold. Fantastic and dreadful at the same time. A true idiot savant. They almost killed themselves practicing pratfalls. Once informed that there is more technique than throwing themselves on their face, they learned quickly.
I guess you have your hands full.
More than with most hopefuls, certainly. But there's nothing more rewarding than nurturing a burgeoning talent. Mark my words, Dream will be a star. I might find myself next in line for Grand Maestro when all is said and done.
Best of luck.
I think we both know that luck has little to do with it. May your talents lead you to your dreams as well.
So this is what it's like to be part of an audience. It's much more cheerful than watching silently from the shadows. I especially like the clapping and cheering.
How has your transition been?
Oh, wonderful! All the players have welcomed me among the troupe as if I've always been a part of it. Some even invented some backstories for me that are way more interesting than anything I came up with.
So you were enjoying being an actor?
Yes, yes, yes! I've gotten to try out so many things since I became alchemy student. Like sticking a sword under my arm for a death scene and not stabbing myself in the chest. I'm not allowed to try sword swallowing yet, though.
Best of luck with your future roles.
Thank you for giving me a chance. I get to be anyone I want now. But most importantly, I get to be me. And don't worry, I am now totally aware that break a leg is merely a figurative expression.
So this is actually a Daedra who was pretending to be humans. We went through a whole quest involving this person, but he's now part of this, what do you call this troop of people? Anyway, He's an actor now. Tiras Terethi.
Honor to you and your house, Sarah. It's good to see you again.
What's the news from Tel Naga?
The news is favorable. My letter to the Magisters convinced them that the phantasmal censor is a worthy enterprise. I'm to carry on Revis's work. I believe my teacher is in good standing. For now.
So, you really did have a change of heart?
The wise mage is the mage who can learn from their mistakes. I may not have underestimated Revis's skill, but I definitely underestimated his tenacity and faithfulness. I learned a great deal, and that is worth all the trauma.
Okay, good. Revis?
Ah, greetings. I heard you're to blame for all this reckless frivolity. No great surprise there, eh? Well done. I'll try not to knock anything over or set anything on fire. No promises, though.
Any word from House Telvanni about our adventures and beyond?
Yes, as a matter of fact. Tiras' letter was very well received in Tel Naga. The Magisters want to see the phantasmal censor at work. Can you believe that?
So, you're headed back to Morrowind?
Yes. Well, no. Sort of. I'm giving the censor to Tiras. All the pomp, plotting, and vanity among the Magisters. It's just not for me. I only made the censor to keep them off my back. This way, Tiras gets what he wants, and I get some peace.
Back to your other pursuits, then.
Indeed. I've got all sorts of ideas for a new book of overmancy. Eggs with smaller eggs inside. Brilliant, right? Just don't answer that.
Okay. All right. Amalia, this is the girl who's, she was searching for her ancestors' armor, trying to prove that he existed.
Everyone's been talking about the things you've done for Blackwood. I had no idea you'd been so busy. I find myself edified, enlightened, and exhilarated by the tale of your heroics. Phaelivon himself could not have done better.
Have you been able to bring Phaelivon's legend to light?
Yes, I have. The relics we recovered from Undertow Cavern turned out to be exactly the sort of proof I needed to convince other scholars that someone important had been entombed there. I am voracious, victorious, and vindicated.
All right, awesome.
I had no plans to leave my cavern where the magic of the eternal flow, but I had to see this little celebration for myself. It seems I made a wise decision. The drinks here taste more refined than Otumira's bug water. Perhaps I may learn the recipe.
All right. This is the 4 wins, or the 3 wins here.
In a party with this many people, I find it quite simple to sneak extra drink unnoticed. A little misdirection, and someone's food vanishes from their plate. Just a little game I play with myself.
It is time to feast and make merry. Where is the cake? Where is the drink? Point me to the games of strength. None of these dry-skinned beakos shall leave this party unchallenged.
Be careful, Otumira. There's a lot of drink here.
This party is exactly how I like them. Keshu the Blackfin really knows how to throw a celebration.
He's got a frog in his hand.
Reminds me of the feasts that Otumira throws. We might be up until the morning frogs sing.
What will you and the village of Stonewaste do now?
Well, after you left, we discussed moving on, but the winds convinced us to stay. We fought for our home. Leaving would hollow out our victory. So, the rebuilding has begun. Feel welcome to visit should the marsh breeze ever blow you in our direction.
What?
Here's Lady Clarissa Laurent and Stibbins.
It's good to see you, friend. I wanted to make sure you knew how thankful I am for rescuing Stibbins from all that slime. Good help, well, mediocre help, is so hard to replace. Oh, and I heard you saved Blackwood. Congratulations on that.
What's next for Lady Laurent?
Oh, I'm sure there'll be another adventure. And Stibbins goes where I go. I can't seem to get rid of him, no matter how hard I try. No, I jest. I wouldn't think of leaving him behind. Who else would carry all my packages? He's very good at that.
One of these days, Steven's gonna get tired of the way you treat him. Miss Laurent.
Oh, a party was just what I needed to calm my nerves after what happened at the Zonmir. It's sort of refreshing to attend a function where I'm not the primary servant doting on the crowd.
So, no lingering effects concerning the voroplasm or your duplicates?
No, unless you count these tiny balls of goo that keep following me around. Lady Laurent says she catches glimpses of other me's in the crowd, but I think that's just her nerves. She can be quite tense and irritable if she skips her afternoon tea.
All right. So is there anybody else?
What is it?
That may be all of them. Gonna pet the dog. The dog didn't respond. Looks like that's everybody. Alright, so let's see where we can go next. We've got, I think, 2 quests. We've got Shrine of Nocturnal. And that's sending us to Bloodrun Cave. Up here. And then we've got this thing with the drop sites. Making a racket. Now this tells us to go to the Leowen docks. We'll go do that later. For now, let's finish the Nocturnal quest. So we need to go to Bloodrun Cave. We've already been in Bloodrun Cave, so we're just going to go back to it. Oh, I remember this place. Looks like somebody's come here ahead of us to clean the place out. There's no monsters in here. We had 2 quests in here when we were in here before. We did both of them at the same time. This is where the boss is, up here. Wonder if we're gonna have to fight him again. Ah, I meant to switch bars right there. Yeah, looks like we're gonna have to fight Tumma-Maxath.
You will not stop me.
Again.
They are mine to control.
So now we know the backstory of this necromancer. This guy's got a lot of health. Yes, please, come help me. I need help. Shade Sickle. Gazing at this preternaturally sharp sickle fills you with a deep sense of foreboding. Why, right, we recovered the item. Necromancer's Diary. With the Shade Sickle in my hands, it's only a matter of time before my goal, the plan that's been in progress all this time, comes to fruition. When those Bretons forged the blade, they couldn't dream of what it could achieve. A blade with the ability to separate the living from their shadows. It would take a genius to realize what power that holds. The blade is no mere toy. With their shadows removed, a person begins to lose touch with themselves. Thoughts beyond the basic facts of life dissipate until the hapless creature is nothing but a thrall. This is magic, I know well. Of course, someone must have come to the same realization.
You will not stop me. They are mine to control.
Alright, so he's gonna take over the world. But I'm trying to remember how to get out of here. Seems like there's a shortcut. That leads to the quest area over there. Or maybe this does. Which way do I go? Can't go that way. This way. Alright, so that was pretty cool.
Before we part, allow me to offer you some wisdom. Remember, as you I will
Alright, we've already seen that. So, I didn't realize that necromancer, Tumma-Maxath, is the same... The one that stole the sickle is the same one who we fought earlier when we went to the Dark Brotherhood camp inside of there. We had to fight that necromancer. He had resurrected that Argonian that we just talked to. He had resurrected that guy's friends, or was going to resurrect them. So we had to burn their remains to prevent them from being resurrected by the necromancer. I didn't realize that was the same necromancer in both quests. Figure I'll go pick up some of these dead drops before we head back to restore the Sickle to Nocturnal. There's an Oblivion Gate. We don't really want to mess with that. We want to find the dead drop, which should be right here. I don't see the dead drop anywhere. This is up on top of here. This is so strange. There it is. Fang-Furls' third death drop? Break a few doors, ransack a few homes. People are starting to forget why they pay us, and it's up to us to remind them. This cult's starting to make things harder for us. More runners getting grabbed. We're already at half strength, and we can't control Blackwood if we get any weaker. Really would like to do this Oblivion portal here, but I'm gonna have to hold off. We'll have to go do that with a solo build, or maybe even with the tank build, we could do it. Let's see, where's the other ones? Right there. Alright, where is it? Wonder, is this one going to be just as hard to find as the other one? Okay, I think I see it. No, that's the other quest. Oh, these things are so hard to find. There it is. Word is the supply caravan we were expecting got held up at Border Watch. Need to find another way to get the product in. Let's squeeze the dock workers. Find one with a family to make their cooperation easier. Those peculiar brothers in Leowen are raising too many flags. Competition is something we absolutely do not need here. If we don't make an example of them soon, others may follow suit. Alright, we gotta get one more. The other one is right here, just north of the city. I need to go north. Come on. Over there. All right. Alright, where is it? Here it is. Take an extra percentage from the merchants in the crafting halls. These damn cultists keep messing with our operations at the docks, and we need to compensate. Blackwood's merchants are all cowards. Thanks, Sithis. If they grew even a hint of a backbone, I doubt we'd have the muscle to keep them all in line. Alright, I'm gonna head to Nocturnal now. And then we'll go, tamper with the wine and finish up this story. Nocturnal, sorry. Keep getting her name completely wrong. Oh, there's a delve here. There's a delve here we haven't been to. Arpenia. And here's the quest for the delve. We'll pick it up later. The zone guide will send us back here, so there's no problem with missing the quest. I'm going in the wrong direction. Still gonna go up here and grab this Wayshrine and then turn back south. Doomvault Vulpinaz Wayshrine. So Doomvault Vulpinaz must be somewhere near there.
Ah, Giant One! The Duke of Crows requests your help.
I'll be back, Duke of Crows, don't worry. Alright, here's the Shrine of Nocturnal.
You return to me at last.
I do, and I have your sickle.
The faithless wanderer succeeds where my servants fail. Once again, the fruits of devotion prove inferior to the benefits of skill. Claim your reward from Alona, mortal. You find favor in the shadows.
Alright. Alona, I saved you.
So? Did you just return the Shade Sickle? Is my lady appeased?
She is. I returned the Shade Sickle to Nocturnal.
Oh, thank goodness that's over. Now that Nocturnal has the sickle, maybe she'll show me mercy. What about the necromancer Tumma-Maxath?
Tumma-Maxath is dead.
I didn't think he would willingly part with a relic. Good. The sickle should never be used in a necromancer's ritual. I'll make sure it's well hidden next time. No thief will ever claim it again. Speaking of which, are my friends all right?
I was able to convince both of them to choose a new life.
That's a relief. Gio and Dareen are good people. I know they are. Hopefully we can all put this behind us.
So, do you think this will be enough to repair your standing with Nocturnal?
Maybe. I hope so. Whether my friends and I will ever be able to move past all this, that's another matter. Here's your reward. Without your help, well, there's no telling what my lady is capable of. Thank you, and may the shadows guide you.
This piece of gear looks pretty good. It's part of the Deadlands Assassin set.
I can't thank you enough. Nocturnal is wise and powerful.
You just leveled.
But in her realm of Evergreen, forgiveness is in very short supply.
So, you're really going to stay with Nocturnal even though she threatened to torture you?
Of course. The failure was mine. I earned whatever rebuke my lady had planned for me. Faith isn't a matter of convenience, my friend. My lady is unfathomable, powerful, eternal. I will follow her wisdom, whatever the cost.
All right. Let's take a blacksmith's master crafting crate. Add some stamina. And I still do not know what is going on with Hurricane. I must have somehow morphed it into something else. I don't know why. Maybe I had the other build selected when I did it. Anyway, I can't do anything about that now. So, gonna get Dark Exchange. Let's see, where can I put Dark Exchange? Let's replace Restraining Prison with Dark Exchange. It's a really good healing ability here. Gives you magicka and health. And then, let's go ahead and get Blood Magic. When you hit an enemy with a directly applied Dark Magic ability, you heal for 1,212. I'll try to get the rest of these as we continue. Okay, so now we can head back and we can tamper with the wine. And see if we can help those two brothers. Then after that, we'll head to that dell of Arpenia right here. Alright, so we're going to go off out the south side here, go to the docks, see if we can find the shipment of wine. Looks like it's down here.
Got some fresh bilge grubs for sale. Get them while they're molting.
Okay, so this is a bucket of pine tar. We could buy something gross from her.
I am not a patient mountain. Step aside.
Bucket of pine tar. A bucket of hot pine tar. Used to help seal ship hulls. It smells quite strong. Yeah, that looks like the perfect thing to use to put inside of this barrel here. You imagine how disgusting that would be to drink wine with that in it? Alright, I was kind of hoping like they'd walk up and drink the wine or something, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. It would be funny if you saw them drinking it and they're like, ugh! Alright, we gotta go to the Happy Averno Shipping Company, which is where? Oh, right, we're just gonna go back to the inn, where the two brothers are.
Those were Fang-Furls, weren't they?
Yes! They grabbed the two brothers and dragged them out of here. Horrid. But it's none of our business.
Adder's ransom note. You and your friends made some substantial miscalculations. You're only lucky that you weren't here when we arrived. I have the Averno's brothers. I will kill them. If you want to save them, come to the Ruction ring beneath Gideon. We'll settle this face to face, Pungent Adder. Alright? We'll settle it face to face. Sounds good to me. Right, he said below Gideon. Alright, it's over here. Wait, let me go to the stables. I don't think I've upgraded my horse today. Where's the stable? There she is.
If your mount gets frightened, take a good look around. Many of them, from horses to guar, can sense things that you cannot.
Wait, am I gonna have to go outside? Yeah, I've got to go around back. Thought I saw somebody there for a minute. Okay. Ruction ring. Twyllbek ruins. Alright. I can see that one of them is down there. These guys are not even attacking me.
See, I told you they'd come, Scipion.
Not now, Iulius. Our friend could be ambushed at any moment. Go around! Deal with you myself!
Yeah, you better deal with me yourself. Where are you?
Well thought. Now, would you mind freeing us from these bindings?
Sure.
Thank the divines. Those Fang-Furls have unpleasant knotwork.
Let's not linger here. Shall we meet back at our office?
Absolutely. In charge of my weapons here. Ah, that one doesn't need to be charged. Oh, there's a different exit over here. See if I could just teleport straight back here. 124 gold? Alright, that's worth it.
We made it back safely and burned our sodden silks. I still feel filthy. We're both going to need a long, hot bath after all this. But what's more important is that we stood up to the Fang-Furls and won.
Is your business safe now?
Absolutely. Now that you've stripped the Fang-Furls of their leader, the Empire will dismantle itself, which opens up a great deal of business opportunities, none of which would be possible without you. Take this with our deepest thanks.
Alright, we got another Deadlands Assassin's piece.
The whole affair has left poor Scipion so dreadfully tense. He collapsed from exhaustion as soon as we got back. He has such a fragile disposition. Don't worry about him. I won't let him out of my sight.
What's next for you and Scipion?
Now that this matter is settled, Scipion and I can begin restoring the Happy Averno Trading Company. My first priority is to find us somewhere else to live. I don't mind close quarters, but the two of us are accustomed to a certain lifestyle.
Do you have any ideas about how to restore your company?
A few, but we don't want to merely restore it to its original profitable status. My brother and I always strive for more. We rely on our ingenuity for success. Our dear uncle was rather kind-hearted when it came to debts. We'll change that.
All right, now let's see. I think we've got 2 pieces of gear we can wear now. We've got... Let's see if I can click on medium gear. Medium armor. I've got... I don't want to lose that one. Warped Oblivion leggings. See, I'll have to give up the Sunderflame set if I do that, but it might be worth it. Let's see, so we've got that one, and then we've got Epaulets of Shadow. So that puts it at 206 weapon and spell damage. And we might be able to get more pieces to this set over time. We'll see. If we can get 2 more pieces, we'll have all these other benefits. Allowing you to throw a cone of knives, dealing 2032 physical damage if you heavy attack. That should be fun. Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode. In the next episode, we're going to go to that delve. This one right here, Arpenia. We're going to help the crow. The crow's there. Going to need our help for something, so we're going to help them out. In the meantime, thanks for watching. See you next time.